Okay. So how's everybody doing? I need y'all to say, all right. Are y'all ready for your featured artist for tonight? I said, are y'all ready for your featured artist tonight? I need y'all to say, yeah.
Are you ready to rumble?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our sincere pleasure to bring to you tonight Phyllis Popkins. So I need y'all to put your hands together. I need some energy, and I need you to show this young lady some love. Now when you see this young lady, she probably got more energy than all of us, and she's 72 years old.
How you like that?
That's, well, okay, I used the wrong, 72 years young, so none of us have no excuses, alright? So one more time, I need y'all to put your hands together, show some serious Just Lyrics love for Phyllis Popkins. Come on, let's go. You can do better than that. Come on, raise it up. There you go. Come on. Woo! There you go. All right.
Listen for them cats.
Here is a poem that I would love to share with you. Is everyone getting one? And hello, delighted to be here. You know how I got here? Listen to the guy upstairs. I was home on Northfield Road one night. The voice said, "You'll go to Harris Theater right now. Do some shopping." No, but I don't need to. I'll go tomorrow morning. It's cold. Do I need the mic?
Yes.
No, okay. I was told one night in my mind to go to Harris Theater shopping. I thought, well, it's cold. I don't have to go tonight. Go anyway. Go to your destiny. Oh, my destiny. That's interesting. So I walked around, shopped. And then I saw 4 African-American folks. Am I allowed to use the word black? Okay, whatever. 4 black folks at the front of the store, 3 men and a woman, and I heard them say, on the stage. And I walked over and I said, I don't mean to eavesdrop, liar. Who's on the stage? And they said, this young lady has a lovely voice, but she's sort of afraid to get up on the stage. And I said, well, may I make a suggestion that you just sing to yourself in the mirror? That might help. And then this fellow Vaughn said, well, we 3 gentlemen are poets. Oh, really? You're poets? I'm a poet, too. Oh, really? Oh, here's some of my poems. And they said, well, maybe someday we'll feature you. Okay. A week later, Vaughn called. And I am just delighted to be here. And why am I here? Because I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm very happy maybe 95% of the time. And if I'm not happy, I know how to get happy. I've taken lots of courses, read lots of books, and done a lot of meditating and praying and things like that. And listen to this, a place of peace. One of my sisters, I have 3 younger sisters, called me. She had all sorts of problems. Phyllis, what should I do? What should I do? So I told her what maybe she could do. No, I can't do it because of this, that, and the other thing. You know how that goes? I hung up, I said, darn it. Why do I ever tell her anything? And then this poem came. A place of peace. I can worry about the world and never change it, right? I can worry about people and never change them. Others can tell me what I should do and never change me. So why don't I get smart and realize that I have to find my own inner place of peace, no matter what anyone in the world around me is doing. A place of peace, a feeling of peace, the joy of lasting peace, no matter what. Thank you, God. Does that speak to you? I hope so. So then this came out one day. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, voice says, every step we take, every word we say, every step we, oh no, another poem. Okay. Our purpose in life. When we ask to be guided daily, every step we take, every word we say, every thought we think is in perfect sync with our purpose in life. You want to join me? Join me. Every place we go, every person we meet, every action we take is a perfect link with our purpose in life. We were born with things to do, along with talents to see us through. And backed by love, don't need to push and shove to make our dreams come true. Getting quiet when we need a decision lets us know what's best for all. Then we don't have to guess and can handle any stress. Smiling wide and standing up tall. Yes, so we help ourselves and the world as we continue to say. Every step we take, every word we say, every thought we think is in perfect sync with our purpose in life. Every place we go, every person we meet, every action we take is a perfect link with our purpose in life. A good reason to get up in the morning, isn't it? Some people read my poetry and they read it like a novel. No, don't do that. Read it aloud. Get the human voice involved. It slows you down and you hear it as well as read it so it goes inside. I'd like to suggest, memorize this. You can use it any place, anytime. And then a little song. Do I want misery or joy? I have a choice. I have a choice. Come on. I can worry about the future and the past, or I can treasure this precious moment so my health and peacefulness last. Not giving advice, just caring for me. I soon relax and feel so good. Then I'm ready to let God lead me to do the loving things He knew I could. Yes! As people leave, I want to tell them I have now 180 poems. Some of them in a book, 44 of them. And I put them out there, and if you want any of them, they're like $0.25 a piece. So you have a big choice there. So you wonder, how did I get started with this? I taught elementary school in inner city Philadelphia. I have a husband, wonderful husband.
Right over here.
My husband's not here. He's a good friend. He's a very good friend. I have a couple of wonderful daughters. I was president of the League of Women Voters up in New Jersey. And then I took a course that said all the answers are within you. And I said, no way. You have to go to a book, right? You go to an expert if you want an answer. But these were cultured, intelligent people. They said, no, you can close your eyes and get answers. There's somebody who sees everything. Oh, yeah? All right, they showed me how. I went home and practiced. And many wonderful things have happened. When I was 65, I was walking in my living room in Nelson County. Voice. Go to one UVA men's basketball game. Who, me? No, you don't understand that. We don't go. He just watches it on TV. You will go. Fine. Arnie, we have to go to a game. All right. This is going down lower. How do I lift this up?
Yeah, step on the thing.
Step
on it. Hold up.
Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we went to one game. Guess what? Loved it. Got season tickets. Yes. And then there was a fellow named Devin Smith years ago. Great three-point shooter. Hurt his back. Couldn't play for 6 weeks. Big loss. One night he said, Coach, I'm going in. This is an important game. He did great. I get home at midnight. I'm so tired. Voice. Sit down and write a poem about Devin Smith. Who, me? I've done about 3 in my life, God. Sit down. And this was dictated. And I put it on a bookmark. A tribute to Devin Smith. And it may be a message for you in here, too. People of the world send up a thankful prayer for the marvels that occur when someone really does care. Though Devin had a back that was incredibly sore, he still appeared with his team on the gymnasium floor. Undaunted by the fact he couldn't practice for weeks, his performance caused the fans to jump right out of their seats. The 20 points he scored in this important game inspired all his teammates to achieve much fame. Not only did he prove that basketball's an art, but your mind can rule your body when you have a big heart. Thank you, Devin. Then somebody said, animal shelters need a poem. No, there's nothing like a pet. And someone said, firefighters need a poem. To firefighters with gratitude. In all kinds of weather, no matter the traffic, we see engines go whizzing by. Since speed is of the essence to save property and lives, they wish they had wings to fly. What do we do to deserve such brave souls, both men and women too? They perform a service I'm not brave enough to attempt. Hats off to this wonderful crew. And the next time you meet firefighters on the street, why not shake their hand? For each day they face danger, for you and for me. No greater gift can be given by man. Then one day I went for a cataract surgery. I went to be examined. The nurse standing in front of me was exhausted. I said, what's the matter? I'm 7 months pregnant. She had a long gown on, so I couldn't tell. I'm exhausted. Oh, yeah? Well, I want to tell you something. There's a poem called Finally. Tiny poem, great, powerful message. One day I was in my kitchen. Dear God, I have no energy. I can't do dishes. I can't do laundry. I can't do bills. I can't do anything. You gotta help. Voice, sit down and write this. Then you say it 3 times aloud and move back and forth. Okay, fine. Getting things done. I'm getting things done. Little things, big things, making them fun. Moving with the rhythm as I sing a song. I fill myself with energy and feel so strong. I'm conquering the world, at least my little space. And boy, do I treasure that smile on God's face. Know what I mean? I'm getting things done. I did it 3 times. And I had so much energy for the next 2 hours. So I gave it to the nurse. Please, just stay. So I gave it to the nurse. And I said, I'm coming back next week. Let's see, memorize it. That was on a Thursday. Saturday, I went to, my husband said, honey, they're having a sale at JCPenney's sneaks. Do you need some? Yes. Okay, we went. Paid for our sneaks. Sad-looking man standing there at the cash register. I talked to him, talked to him. I said, what's the matter? You okay? Oh, yeah. I had to work this morning. It's 11 o'clock. I had to come get shoes and a shirt because my wife's sister is getting married in Harrisonburg at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, getting married. Oh, here's a poem for the bride and groom. It's called It's My Choice. I'm alive, I look round, I see the sights, I hear the sounds. I notice people and how they act. I can be friendly or be a brat. It's my choice, I decide. Whatever happens on life's ride, I can step back, I can consider, then be happy or be bitter. Of course, I waste energy when I get upset, but feel marvelous when I forgive and forget. And it's my choice. Yes, I give it to the bride and groom. And it's their choice whether they're going to be happy or bitchy with one another. Excuse me, Jesse, right? All right, that's Saturday. Tuesday, I go back to the eye doctor. The nurse is standing up, tall looking, fantastic. What happened? Doctor give you some medicine? No, I memorized the poem and I use it during the day. And by the way, I understand you met my husband the other day. Your husband? What husband? What? Oh, he was at JCPenney's buying a shirt and shoes for my sister's wedding that afternoon. And he came in and said, this woman at the store gave me a poem. She said, who was it? That's our patient. She gave me a poem. Do you see the way we're led sometimes? Have you experienced that? You get a feeling to talk to this stranger, and then wonderful things happen? Yeah. Well, my neighbor said that there was a wonderful person who was cleaning her house. And we had just moved to Charlottesville. That's another miracle. I wrote a book called Have You Seen Any Good Miracles Lately? So, into miracles. And this fella, Tom, I invited him over to clean. And I wrote a poem about it. You can enjoy what you're doing, no matter the job. By the way, he's Jessica's uncle, and he's here today. Where's Tom? There's Tom. Say hello to Tom, Dora. You don't mind if I read this, Tom?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Our new helper, Tom, cleans houses for a living and sings while he does his chores. There's no job too hard or too dirty for him, reaching high or down on all fours. And he laughs when things happen or he hears a good joke, with his eyes big and eager. The energy he brings when he enters a home makes you adore this eager beaver. Whatever he does, he smiles as he works and is strong, willing, and able. He'll fix things, paint or rake leaves if asked, and even lift a heavy table. And this man is creative with surprises galore, which fill his 12 employers with delight. He gave them all champagne to drink on New Year's Eve. Whether in California or Virginia, they'll toast with him at midnight. Thanks, Tom. You're the greatest. And then he came to visit with his niece, Jessica. She walked in, and 8 years old. Hello, Mrs. Popkin, shakes my hand. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you have a very lovely home. I thought, is this Miss America someday? Or Oprah? The next Oprah? And so I said, what do you want to do, Jessica, when you get older? I'm going to have a dress shop. I'm going to make all the clothes, and I draw dresses and hats and gloves and shoes all the time, and does beautifully. So I asked Jessica if she would say, recite one of my poems with me tonight. Would you go on up, Jessica? I'd love you to meet her. Okay, we're going to share this mic. Now, I need to take it off so we can... Oops, there we go. Okay. I'll start. It's called... What you read?
Hold on. Hold on.
Buy junk food now, pay later.
Step into my parlor, says the spider to the fly, and the unsuspecting fly never again sees the sky. Step into my restaurant, say commercials everywhere, serving unsuspecting diners fatty, sweet, and salty fare, right?
Their taste buds then control them, causing diabetes and heart disease. They're no longer healthy and strong, for ads and junk food bring them to their knees. How foolish are the humans who choose bad food over health, but those desiring a bright future protect their bodies, their greatest wealth. Where are you headed with your food habits?
Thank you. What a sweetie. Here's one. A conversation with my body. Thank you, body, for being you, for being available in all I do. How often each day I need each part, from eyes and ears to legs and heart. You can tell I used to be head of a holistic health center, right? When I stop to think, I have to admit, I fall apart when you're not fit. If I can't use fingers, neck, or back, my plans are forced all out of whack. My temperament sours in pain and despair. I can't do things I love, and I scream out, that's not fair. My body yells back, you speak of fair? Who causes all my wear and tear? With all that alcohol, smoke, pills, and caffeine, sugar and salt, white bread and cream, you're so full of tension, I don't know how I survive. But enough of this gloom. Can this be the date you'll start on a path to a healthier state? Picture yourself healthy and make a change or two. You're the only one who can do it. You're in charge of you. Old habits are indeed hard to break, but make a small start. Our future's at stake. And then one day, a yellow jacket flew into my kitchen. You don't want to be stung by them, right? But I don't kill things, unless I absolutely have to. But this bug was just at the window trying to get out. So I took, have you ever taken a plastic cup and an envelope or something and put it over it? And I took it out. Voice, poem. And hire your artist friend Susan Coville to draw it. Can you see this guy in my kitchen with that big question mark? Help me, please. I flew into your house, but I want to be outside. I'm buzzing and flying, totally lost. Won't you be my guide? I'm angry and upset and oh so confused. How did I get into this jam? What can you do to set me free? You're a child of the universe, just like I am. Oh, what are you doing with a plastic cup in your hand? Putting it over me? Now you're sliding an envelope under me? I'm trapped. Where's the key? Now you're carrying me to the door and then opening it wide? You're taking the cup away so I can fly? I'm free. I love and thank you. Goodbye. You can tell that for me, I have a dear friend who was going to come tonight and read a poem. She writes the most exquisite poetry about the scenery. I can't begin to do that. I don't use adjectives. I'm a practical poet, things in my life. But one day, you know, people are usually nice to me. One day somebody said something to me that really cut me. And I started to get angry. And this voice said, stop. Picture this person saying something wonderful to you. Oh yeah? That you're marvelous, that you're great, that he's so nice, glad to know you. I did it. The next 2 hours I kept picturing that. My friends, if you don't get anything else out of what I've told you tonight, anybody says anything mean to you, try it. And I hired Mac Rowe, who couldn't come tonight, a wonderful cartoonist, to draw about the poem. First circle has a boss yelling at her secretary. She's looking sad. Second poem, he's yelling, but his face is in a frame, and she has a light bulb above her. Third frame, he's saying, in the frame, you're wonderful, and she's smiling. Fourth frame, he's saying, oh, you're marvelous, I'm so glad to have you here. And she's not even looking at him, but she's picturing it. Change your mood fast. When we've been insulted, we stew about it for hours, right? Our bad mood continues and all our work sours. In addition, our minds are closed to inner wisdom. Nothing can come through with negative thoughts in our system, right? Well, here's a miracle that just happened in my life. Someone said something mean that felt like a knife. Suddenly in my mind, a voice said, change the scene. Replay the conversation and feel like a king or a queen. Picture the other person speaking with respect. Listen to them praising you in every aspect. You certainly did a great job. I'm so glad you're here. Made me smile and sit up tall with no anger or fear. And picture the person saying, you're really on the ball. Their previous words no longer hurt me at all. It was a pretend scene, but I didn't care. Made me feel so much better, like there was music in the air. And as I keep replaying these happier scenes, I don't respond with anger, and am realizing my dreams. How about you? Well, another thing I hope you'll take with you. Be aware of feelings that you get. To call someone or not, or words in your mind, or a picture of something you should do. One day I went to an SPCA rummage sale in Nelson County. About to leave, and there's a big gift shop called Foxfire right next to it. I love gift shops. But I didn't have time. I had enough junk. I should start, getting rid of things. Voice, go in. There's one important thing you must buy. Oh, come on, God, there's 6 rooms. I don't have all day. Go. First room, I saw this. This adorable, realistic-looking dog on a little mat. That's going to be for my husband for Father's Day. Oh, marvelous. I don't care what it costs. $20, $30. Oh, I've got to get it. I went up to the register, and the man said, that'll be $12.50, please. That's all? You want to give me more? No, that's fine. Gave it to my husband. He loved it. 10 patients. He's an eye doctor. Brookbrook Drive. 10 patients wanted them. So I went back, got 10 more. I said, wait a minute. I give talks all over the state on laughter and stress reduction and intuition, and I bring things to sell. I pay sales tax, so I'll see if I can get them cheaper, get them a discount. So I called Georgia or wherever, said, how many do I have to buy to get the discount? And they said 60. This is where tuning in a lot comes in handy. Just a minute. 3 quick breaths. God's love, sunshine, protection. In the name of love, what's best for all concerned? Should I buy 60? Yes. You better help me sell them. I got 60. A friend of mine who's always happy got cancer. He was not happy. I gave him one. He immediately took it, put it in his hand, and said, I'm going to go into the 7-Eleven, and they're going to tell me, you can't bring a dog in here. And I'm going to say, but my dog gets scared in the car. He bought 40. I gave him a discount. He sells them in nursing homes. And one kid came down the street and said, hey, bud, how much is that dog? $12.50. I only got $3. So I gave it to him. Then one day I'm working in the office. I work once a week. Woman calls, hello, this may be a strange question, but do you sell dogs there? Yes. How much? $12.50. Would you believe the next day this woman comes in with 20 packets of $12.50? Who's this for? She says, I work at Westminster Canterbury. And I clean. And I walked into one of the apartments, and there's this dog down on the floor with food and water. I thought, oh my God, I forgot to close the door. And I raced to close the door, and then I saw it was a fake. Well, this is for the residents? No, this is for the whole cleaning staff wants them. My friend, 350 dogs later. So if you ever get a message, go in and buy something. There's one important thing you must buy. Do you think somebody knows the future? If you don't believe it, I'll teach you how to get in touch with your intuition. Well, I could go on and go on, but what do you think? Okay, thank you very much. You're an angel. What's this?
I said I forgot my wings.
Oh, you forgot your wings. Well, interesting little sadness here. There's a fellow named Joe Sari, one of the greatest landscape artists in the area. He loved gardening. He did great things with people's homes. And sadly, he just died last week. He'd been quite sick. And before I came here, he appeared in my mind. Phyllis, would you please read tonight, in my memory, gardeners are God's angels. They till the earth, they plant the seeds, they water the plants, and they pull the weeds. They love and care for fruit, vegetables, and flowers, netting beauty and delicious eating after many long hours. I wonder what gardeners think as they toil in the heat. Are they asking God for more energy and thanking Him for every treat? For these gifts from the earth fill their senses with delight, from the feel and scent of roses to corn basking in the sun's light. And the miracles continue year after year. Seedlings sprout once again, and blossoms reappear. As roots go down deep and plants grow tall, garden angels fill fill with joy, for they've heeded their master's call. Shall we proclaim a Love a Gardener Day? I'd like you to close your eyes for a minute, please, or maybe for a few minutes. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your lips, like you're blowing out candles. Really blow out that used stale energy and breathe in new, fresh energy. You're getting totally relaxed. Now use that wonderful mind of yours and go to the ocean and feel that hot sand and the cool water, and listen to those wonderful birds and the splashing of the waves. There's a rhythm, isn't there? A rhythm to those waves, like there's a rhythm in our life. And you may keep your eyes closed during the reading of this poem, or open them. I love that rhythm. I love the rhythm of the ocean as I watch the waves rush in. I love the rhythm of the seasons as my roses bloom again. I feel the rhythm that's in nature as I hear birds sing each day. And I want to feel that rhythm whether I'm at work or play. I love that rhythm, rhythm. I feel it flowing, rhythm, rhythm. It keeps me going, glad to be alive and doing good each day. I feel so connected in every way. I find that counting while I'm walking keeps the worries from my mind, while doing slower, deeper breathing often helps me to unwind. And if I do my chores with rhythm, they are always much more fun. So while I'm sweeping or I'm cleaning, I keep singing till I'm done. I love that rhythm, rhythm. I feel it flowing, rhythm, rhythm. It keeps me going, glad to be alive and doing good each day. I feel so connected in every way. When I am kind to mind and body, taking one step at a time, I feel the rhythm that's in nature begin to merge right in with mine. Then I feel so good inside me, I relax with folks I meet. Soon they're also feeling better, and the cycle is complete. I love that rhythm, rhythm. I feel it flowing, rhythm, rhythm. It keeps me going, glad to be alive and doing good each day. I feel so connected in every way. Thank you, God.
One more time. Give Phyllis some love, y'all. Thank you very much, Phyllis.
I also want to thank Vaughn and Anthony. I love their idea of getting many different people together in a community of artists. And I love each one of you, because you're here tonight and you're growing, aren't you?
Yes. Just want to remind you that the next Just Lyrics will be February 10th. Everybody say February 10th.